Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to achieve this natural and easy back to school makeup. This makeup look is ideal for girls with glasses as it accentuates the features just about right and gives you that fresh schoolgirl glow. So without any further ado, let's begin. So starting off, I usually use my Bioderma sunblock, but I'm out of it, so I'm just gonna dive in straight into the moisturizer when I'm prepping my skin. My second step is always doing my eyebrows. So usually I use this pencil. It's the CHRISTINA ROCA 2-in-1 eyebrow pencil. It has a brush on one end and the brow is on one end. I'm just gonna use the brush end and comb the hair of my eyebrow upward. Going to lightly fill in my eyebrows. I don't like to go overboard because we're going for a more natural look. The thing about me wearing makeup to university is basically that I like to do the bare minimum. बस इतना makeup हो that I look presentable and I look nice and natural, but not too overboard, like people can actually spot that I have tons of makeup on my face. Because one, that's not really good for your skin because you're out in the sun and it would probably clog your pores and melt down your face, which won't really look nice at the end of the day. Before going in with my face makeup, I usually like to hydrate my face very nicely with sunblock and moisturizer and stuff. Because the better my skin is hydrated and prepped, the more easily the makeup would glide on and the longest it would stay. I'm just gonna dive into my moisturizer. This is the NEUTROGENA Hydro Boost Jelly, and this is one of the most popular drugstore moisturizers, and it really does my skin wonders. I'm just gonna apply a little bit and just blend it. Next in, I'm gonna go in with this Under Eye Serum by NIRVANA BOTANICS. It really hydrates and preps my under eye really nicely before I put on concealer. This way my concealer does not crease and just seamlessly blends into my skin. तो ये step मैं करती हूँ. ये completely optional है. If you don't want to do it, up to you. And I just like doing it because it makes my concealer look even much better. क्योंकि मैं glasses पहनती हूँ university में, and you know glasses यहाँ पर usually होते हैं and then they slide down and up all the way. So I like to hydrate this place ताकि my concealer does not crease and my concealer does not drag out of place, because this lets my concealer set in very nicely. Lastly, I'm going to use this CONATURALS Lavender Lip Balm. It actually has lavender oil, which is really nice. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it on my lips. My skin is pretty much clear now. Last time I had like a lot of acne, but even when I had a lot of acne, I never used to wear foundation or like a lot of concealer on my face because that would just make my acne worse in the long term. If you want to give yourself that natural, bare minimum, clean girl makeup look, always start with concealer. Don't go in with foundation or heavy BB creams. Stick to concealers and put very minimum concealer. Don't put like a lot. Don't compensate for the foundation because then that would just make you look very cakey. I use the Miss Rose concealer in the shade Beige 2, and I'm going to be using this under my eyes and anywhere that I need concealing. I'm just going to put a little bit here, a little bit here. I like to put some concealer around my mouth as well because we have brown skin and we tend to have a lot of pigmentation around our mouth. Sometimes I like to put a little concealer around my nose because I have a lot of redness here. I first blend my concealer with this flat brush. I'm just going to drag it down, and at the same time I'm also pressing the product in. As you can see, I blended the concealer away from my nose and I did not add any concealer on the bridge of my nose because the glasses stay here, and you know any product over here would just drag down the product, and even if for a second during the day you take your glasses off, you know that accumulated makeup would actually be visible and it would look so bad. Like honestly, it has happened to me and it's not very pleasant. So I always try to blend the makeup away from my nose region. I added a little bit of concealer on my forehead so that my forehead does not look different from the rest of my face. When I feel like my concealer looks like really dull, it just concealed but did not really brighten my under eye and I don't really look awake in the morning. So I usually go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Neutralizer 06. It's very bright, so I just like to use a tiny bit just here just like one dot here and then one dot here, just to like brighten up my face a little bit. I'm going to use this tiny under eye buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff this on top of the concealer that I applied previously. I'm not dragging this product because if I drag it, I'm basically going to drag the concealer that I applied before. So I'm just going to buff this in, and yahan se I'm just going to slightly drag it upwards because I want that lifted look. Next up, I'm going to use my cream blush. This is the Luscious Cosmetics cream blush in the shade Obsession 5. Usually apply this with my finger because it gives me more control. I'm just gonna put like 3 dots here and then 3 dots here. I sometimes like to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose because it gives me that nice flushed look. And sometimes I apply it on the center of my lips. I'm gonna use this OG bronzer in the shade 02. I'm just going to dip my angled brush in it and very lightly just add a little bit of bronzer to my cheekbones, to my forehead, maybe a little bit to my nose. Since I don't really wear eyeshadow to university, I just take this brush and I just lightly trace it over my eyelid. Remaining product here that adds a little bit of color and dimension to my eyelids. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Banana Light Baking Powder, and I'm just going to take a little bit in the palm of my hand. Using my tapered brush, I'm just going to dip the brush in this and very lightly set my under eye. Baking is not really a good idea if you're going outdoors for very long hours like college or school or university, because you tend to sweat a lot, especially if you live in countries like Pakistan or India or UAE. Honestly, it's really hot outside and you cannot afford to wear, you know, extra makeup with all that heat and sweating. So I just lightly pack this powder under my eyes, setting it, but at the same time not really overdoing it, and just set my forehead. I'm going to use my MAC blush in the shade MO2. It's this beautiful light pink color. And taking this blush brush from Beautified by Amna, I'm just going to lightly go over the part where I applied my cream blush. Now I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Mono eyeshadow in the color Base. This is basically a highlight shade, and I'm not going to highlight my face, but I'm just gonna use it in my inner corners. I like brightening my under eyes and my inner corners because they make me look more awake, and honestly, it really makes a big difference to your entire makeup look if you put highlight on your inner corners. I'm not going to highlight my face because I don't really want to do that, but I'm just going to apply a little bit here, and sometimes I just go over with the remaining product here, but then like dusk it off because I don't want it to look too harsh. Honestly, my everyday makeup routines are based on my mood. Like if I'm feeling extra that day, I'll just go a little bit overboard with some of my products. But like I have some remaining highlight on the tip of this brush, and I really feel like just, you know, putting it just like that on my lid, so that my lids look more brighter and shinier and more poppy. I don't know if that made any difference, but it kind of makes me happy. I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner, and this is the Sophia Ashley Felt Tip eyeliner in the color brown. I like brown liners because they accentuate your eye, but at the same time they look very natural and subtle, and they're not as bold as black liners. I don't like doing a very dramatic wing with this, but I just like to make a tiny wing. I'm not going to put this eyeliner on my lid here. I'm not going to put it here. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of liner in my inner corners. The reason I'm not applying the eyeliner on the center of my eyelid is because जब आप glasses पहनते हैं and when you put the liner here, it kind of really shuts down the shape of your eye. Usually glasses में our eyes look more smaller, and when you put liner in the center of your lid, it kind of वो आपकी आंखों के शेप को दबा देती है. ये करने से जो है आंखें और ज़्यादा शार्प लगती हैं, आंखें और ज़्यादा prominent होती हैं, and they look like more winged out, more chiseled. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. So first I like to curl my eyelashes from the root. Then I go a little bit up to the tip of my eyelash and then curl it again. इससे होता है कि eyelashes बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी तरीके से curl हो जाती हैं. I'll be applying my holy grail mascara of all times, the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is the Sculpted Volume Edition. I mainly bought it because it's purple, and purple is kind of my favorite color, but I actually love this. Wand is really nice. It really curls your eyelashes. When I'm applying my mascara, the trick is that basically I hold the mascara wand right here at the root of my eyelash, and then I just like wiggle it a little bit before I bring it all the way up. Then I use the end of my mascara wand to basically apply mascara on individual lashes. I like to apply mascara on my lower lash line. Makes my eyes look more cute and prominent. Lastly, we're gonna do the lips, and for that usually I go in with my Sweet Touch London lip liner pencil. It's in the shade 803 Brown. This is the most pigmented lip liner that I have ever used. I'm just going to apply this liner here in the bottom of my lip, and then in the corners. I'm gonna do the same on top. I like round lips, so I like doing this in the center of my lip. I don't like triangular lips. Because round lips give a more soft look. Now that I've done that, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna blend, and then using my fingers, I'm gonna blend more. Look at that. Makes a big difference. Looks like my natural lip, but at the same time more plumpier. Lastly, to top it off, I'm gonna use my Essence Plumping Lip Gloss. This is in the shade 02 Big Softy. It's a very natural looking lip gloss, and it's very hydrating. It makes my lips look more plumpier, and it gives you that girly, fresh, glowy look. So guys, this is the final result. This is my makeup routine. Very simple, very easy, very natural looking. For university, this is the kind of look that I wear on a day-to-day basis when I'm going to university. This is what the makeup look looks like without glasses. So if you don't wear glasses, it would look like this. And if you do wear glasses, then this is what the look is gonna look on you. Super chic, super smart. So this was it for this makeup video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below if you have any further video requests and what do you think about this look. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on that notification icon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, goodbye.